Hi, I'm Tiffany Domino with HowToEntrepreneur.org, and today I wanted to do a Microsoft Ads case study, or otherwise called Bing Ads. So if you've been interested in driving traffic or learning how to drive traffic with Microsoft Ads, then this is the video for you, because we'll be talking about strategies and things that you can do to learn how to run profitable Microsoft Ads. So this is Microsoft Advertising, formerly called Bing Ads. So they used to have a different screen, and I'll show you a little about what that looked like before. But Bing Ads is definitely an underutilized tool for driving traffic online. So I'm excited to talk about how it can be beneficial to you. So I mentioned that it was formerly called Bing Ads, and now it's been renamed to Microsoft Ads and rebranded and everything like that. This is what it used to look like. So if you've heard the buzzwords like Bing Ads or Microsoft Ads or even Bing Microsoft Ads, and you want to know how they work, then this is the tutorial for you. Here I'll be giving you a bird's eye view. Bing is really an art and a science, similar to Google Ads. It's a lot to it. So it's no way that I'll be able to really go in deeply with Microsoft Ads in this video, but or actually I could, but it would take hours and hours. In fact, I've taken a 30-hour training on the subject, and I don't plan to rehash all of that here, but I do want to give you some basic pointers for how to run your Bing Ads, and also share with you where you can get access to my case studies as I'm building out a successful Bing Ads campaign, and you'll be able to see me in action all the way up into building them profitably. So it's pretty obvious that if you want your business to work, you want to make it visible where your customers may be. When brainstorming, many customers would guess Facebook, Google, and possibly even LinkedIn or other social media channels would be good marketing channels and advertising options, but they might overlook a largely viable Microsoft or marketing opportunity like Microsoft Ads. And that's because Google takes the spotlight because they're getting more than 4 billion searches per day. So when people look at the pie chart that shows the remainder of the search engine market share and they see small slices, they overlook how much traffic lies in those small slices. While 5.9%, 0.9%, or 0.1% doesn't sound like a lot of people, Bing gets 6 billion searches per month, and let's go and verify that because they have the information on their pages. So 125 million unique desktop searchers on the Microsoft Search Network, 53 million desktop searchers not reached on Google, 6 billion monthly desktop searches, 36% of the US desktop search market share. So if you weren't aware of how massive this is, then this video, I'm hoping to really point that out to you and let you understand why this is something you shouldn't overlook. So since many entrepreneurs predominantly use Google for their own regular searches, they make the huge mistake of believing that everyone exclusively uses Google. And when they ignore Microsoft Ads, they end up leaving lots of money on the table. And that's a really, really big mistake. So if you look at, this is a graphic from Statista. And so they have Google, Googler, and Googlist, and they're trying to show how large the market share is of Google. But if you look, Bing actually does have a slice, and the slice can actually make an impact on your bottom line if you let it. So in this post, I'm going to discuss how to set up a Microsoft Ads campaign that cleans the table of that remaining search engine market share opportunity. So we'll be covering how you can differentiate your business by marketing with Bing, instructions to set up a Microsoft Ads campaign, how to avoid common mistakes. And by the time we're done here, you'll be able to understand the basic math of creating profitable campaigns, set up a Microsoft Ads campaign, and have a marketing advantage over many other companies who are using Facebook or AdWords and skipping over Bing. So to go back, why should you be using Bing? So maybe you didn't realize it, but Bing and Yahoo operate jointly, and Microsoft. So together they boast some amazing statistics. If you didn't know, a lot of people are still buying PCs. They're buying computers that aren't Apple computers. And when you're buying a lot of these computers, many of them are already, what is it called? Their settings are set to where they use Bing instead of Google. And so a lot of the people don't change these settings, so their desktop preferences automatically, when they pull up their browsers, they automatically have Bing set up on their computers. Large companies like Acer and HP and many different companies have this setting. So Bing or Microsoft powers 1/3 of U.S. desktop searches, 1 in 12 billion monthly searches. Let me verify that again. So 125 million unique desktop searches on the Microsoft Search Network. So 1 in 12 billion monthly searches around the globe, plus connects you with 62.5 million searches that Google can't reach. In fact, 27% of clicks come from searches that are exclusive to the Bing network. So 27% of their clicks are exclusive to the Bing network. And in the US, the Bing network has 142 million unique searches. So that's still a huge market. So added on to these great stats, you should also note that since Bing is typically overlooked, they usually have a much lower cost per click than Google, yet they have the same quality traffic and similar advertising outcomes. In fact, WordStream reported that Bing has had 33.5% cheaper cost per click for them than Google AdWords, and that's significant. That could be a significant cost savings for the same amount of traffic, or even or a higher amount of traffic. So yeah. So how to create a Bing account. So if you go over to Microsoft Ads and you would sign up here, and this is where you can create your Microsoft account. I'm not sure if it's taking you to my own logged in campaigns, but you would go right to the Microsoft page and you can create your account here. And from there, that's what you do. So after you've created your Microsoft account, then you'll be able to set up your first campaigns. And you also can import your campaigns from AdWords. If you presently use Google AdWords or Google Ads, then you can import your campaigns from there. But I have heard people say you should proceed with caution on that option, because the import is not exact and you can end up with some skewed campaigns. So how to set up a Microsoft Ads campaign. The first step is picking the right keywords, and picking the right keywords is going to be really paramount. You want to take time choosing keywords that meet your marketing goals. It's best to begin very conservatively by choosing keywords with strong commercial intent, and then scaling from there into more informational keywords if you're targeting brand awareness or if you simply want to bring traffic to your website. However, informational keywords don't translate into sales at a high percentage as much as commercial intent keywords. According to Backlinko, there are different classes of keywords that have different levels of intent. There's buy now keywords, product keywords, informational keywords, and what they call tire kicker keywords. And let's talk a little more about that. So the buy now keywords are like buy, discount, deal, coupon, or shipping. And so when you look at Jaaxi, let's go ahead and look at Jaaxi, and let's look up this keyword, buy microwave. So when you look at buy microwave, you can see that there is an average of 399 searches per month, and if you were to rank on the first page, you would have about 68 visitors to your site every month. But it's a very competitive keyword. 155 people are trying to rank for this keyword organically, and so then you run into the issue of how to rank for the keyword if you have a site that doesn't have that much authority, and that's when you may desire to do pay ads. So going to the search analysis, let's try it over here. Okay, so you can see that even the sites who do rank for buy microwave are these highly authoritative sites, retail sites like Best Buy, Amazon, Walmart, Home Depot, Target, Lowe's, and Overstock. So if you're a newer site or you have less authority than these other brands, then it might be difficult for you to rank organically with this keyword. And it's possible that you could also be bidding against these competitors in pay advertising also. So there's just something to be mindful of when you're doing your keyword research. You really want to look for opportunities that are suitable for your marketing goals. Maybe you want to compete with Best Buy and all of them, and you're willing to pay more per click to compete with them. But on the other side, maybe you're not. Maybe because the search engines work similar to an auction. So it's the highest bidder, but also the person who has the most quality sales funnel, coming from the keyword to the ad to the landing page and overall reputation. They Bing, Microsoft, and Google, they all rank the quality of the experience for the end user, and they give you a score, and you pay higher or lower cost per click based on the relevance to the end user and the overall user experience and the way that they've rated that user experience with the quality score. So I got a little off track there, but I just wanted to show you what that keyword research is like. And I was using a tool called Jaaxi. I use that for a lot of keyword research. It's like a go-to tool that I use. It's very simple, as you can see, to use it, but it gives you so much data, relevant data, to make your decisions. Like you can see, it's going to tell me for this #1 ranking, it'll tell me some even more data about it. It'll tell me who's ranking in Bing, who's ranking in Yahoo. And like I said, let's see if it'll load this a little quicker. Okay, so it'll tell me the word count, the links on the site, how many backlinks are there, the Alexa rank. So it gives you a lot of information about these sites that are ranking for this keyword. And then it can help you to decide on your content strategy to either outrank or to just choose a different keyword altogether. So I really enjoy using Jaaxi. If you're interested in trying it out for yourself, you can go to howtoentrepreneur.org/Jaaxi, or you can stop by this post, which I'll leave in the description box below, and I have Jaaxi hyperlinked here, so if you click on it, you'll be able to go right over and try Jaaxi out for free. So of course that's an affiliate link, so if you do try it, I'll be compensated if you decide to try it and go premium with their membership. But I really love the tool. I use it just about every day, so I'm not recommending it for any other reason besides that it's a great tool. So I showed you the Google search results through Jaaxi. You can see the Google search results here, but you can also just type in buy microwave and see the search results there as well. The nice thing here is that you can immediately look at the results of Bing and Yahoo, and you can have the additional data like the meta description. It tells you what the meta description is, how many word count is on the page, different things you would need to know to try to rank that or outrank that. So mostly paid ads show up when you type in buy microwave. As you can see, this search result at the top, there is the paid ads, and then underneath you have the organic search results, which is what I showed you in Jaaxi. And then you also have these sponsored results along the side. So when you try to buy commercial intent keywords, there's some keywords that'll have really high competition, but as you continue with your keyword research, you can find longer tail keywords, which means that instead of it just being a word, it might be a longer phrase, and those keywords can still have strong commercial intent. It might even cause the person to be even more qualified to purchase because they would type in a longer phrase. Like, for example, maybe instead of buy microwave, the person might type in buy stainless steel microwave, and the longer tail keyword might be less expensive to bid for, but still could get you highly qualified traffic. So this is just a way of making your ads more profitable. And so product keywords are also an alternative. You can put like product name review, best of product type, top 10 product type, exact product name, product category, cheap, affordable, product A versus product B, or other comparisons. And these keywords are also commercial intent keywords that you can bid on. And so I have another example here of a product, and that's the Samsung S8, the Samsung Galaxy S8. Now, let's see, Samsung, well, the newer model I think is the Samsung Note 10. So let's try it. Okay, so you can see this one, this product name gets quite a bit of interest, but then there's also these other keywords like review, and while it might not have as much search volume, it could have a higher qualified buyer. So these are some other things to think about when you're doing your keyword research. And then you have your informational keywords. You have your how to, what is, why you should, ways to, best ways to. These are things that you can target both organically, and you can target them with paid traffic as well. Informational keywords usually don't get the same conversion ratios as buy now keywords or product keywords, so you should definitely stay away from these if you have a conservative budget. Oftentimes, only a small percentage of people who are looking for how to do something are also willing to buy. So small percentages could be worthwhile depending on the traffic volume and the price of the item that you're selling and the lifetime customer value. But You really want to be careful about adding these into your mix, especially if you have a tighter budget. It may be best to just target longer phrases instead of to go with informational keywords. And then tire kicker keywords are keywords like free, download, or for free. These are keywords that a lot of people look for when they're looking for something for free. They don't want strings attached. They don't want to have to buy. They don't want to upsell. And at Backlinko, they call keywords that usually get low sales conversions tire kicker keywords. These keywords may drive large amounts of traffic, but people who are typing in free or for free obviously don't want to buy anything. So if you have an email list set up, it is possible to nurture the leads into a sales conversion. It's also possible that you may simply want brand awareness or cheap traffic. So the tire kicker keywords may be suitable for you. However, if you want sales conversions and you have a strict budget, it's best to stay away from tire kicker keywords. So a little bit about an experience that I had with picking keywords. When I started using Bing, I was able to drive good traffic to my site for less than 5 cents per click. And it was really exciting to have 10,000 visitors on a site that's less than 1 month old. But the traffic had less conversions than I would have liked because I picked tire kicker keywords. I promoted offers with free trials, and I thought I would have the highest conversions by bidding on keywords with free in them. And I was absolutely wrong. I had a lot of free signups, but out of 100 people who signed up for free, none of them became paid customers. I learned my lesson on tire kicker keywords from that experience, and in retrospect, this is kind of like common sense, but people who want something free usually don't want to pay. So this is something you definitely want to keep in mind. So concluding on picking keywords, keywords with clear buyer intent may have a lower search volume and a higher cost per click. However, the higher conversion usually makes it the more conservative option for strict advertising budgets. So if you create campaigns around buy now keywords and you still have wiggle room in your budget, then adding on product keywords or informational keywords into the campaign may be a viable option. After doing some keyword research and analyzing data, you can compile the keywords you want to use into several special lists, and that's what I do inside of Jaaxy. So you can actually create lists inside of Jaaxy, and that's one of the nice features. So as you're looking through and you see keywords that would work really well in campaigns, you can take them and make them into lists. You can save them and you can export them to add them in bulk into Microsoft Ads or Google Ads or whichever one. And it really can increase your efficiency with your paid advertising campaigns. So, step 2, you want to create a campaign. So now that you have some idea of what keywords you'll be using for your ads, you need to create your campaign. So once you're logged onto your Microsoft Ads account, which it's logged me on right now, you can create a campaign by going, let's go to go to campaigns, and as you can see, you can go here and create a campaign. So when you go in here, you would create your campaign. You would choose your goal. For me, I usually choose visits to my website, but I do have conversion tracking and things set up on my in my campaigns. So that's a whole nother topic to discuss. If you're interested in learning more of the details and the nitty-gritty about running Bing Ads campaigns, then I definitely recommend that you check out the free coaching that I have at How to Entrepreneur, and try out the platform where I offer my training. I have lots of case studies there, including my Bing Ads case study, so you can watch me on the go live as I'm creating this campaign, these campaigns. So you create your campaign there, and so let's go to views to my website. And then you enter a name for your campaign. You enter your campaign budget. You choose your demographic. For me, most of the time, I choose to show my ads to people in Canada or the United States. And I always uncheck this button because I don't want people searching for or viewing about Canada or the US to end up clicking my ads. And I also show my ads in English. So after you've done these things, you add in your ad groups and your keywords. Usually you want about 10 keywords in each ad group. When you have more than that, it kind of dilutes your stats, your statistics. But yeah, so you create your ad groups and you add in the keywords that you just did all your research about. Let's go back so I can make sure I'm staying on track. So I've given a lot of these details here. So I'll leave a link to in the description box below where you can stop by and read through this tutorial, because a lot of details are inside of the tutorial. So you want to enter the ad groups and the keywords into the campaign. So the ad group you would add here. In this example, I had start a business as my ad group name, and then the keywords I had were start a business now, how to start a business today, start a business. So you can see how the keywords are all very, very close. And the origin was my landing page. So at that time, I had really tailored my landing page to where it was highly relevant to a person typing in start a business. And then number 4, you want to create your ad. So this is where you get into copywriting, because you have limited characters that you can input, but with the space provided, you need to address the buyer's motives enough that the consumer decides to click your ad. So this part is really, really important. But in this case, I had starting an online business, join 1 million plus online entrepreneurs, and I had my ad copy. Now, with Microsoft Ads, you actually have more lines now. So what I usually do is I'll start out the ad with empathy, where it's something like starting an online business, and then the benefits or the features, I add that into the title part 2. And so that could be like training and coaching available. And then the end title part 3 would be a call to action, join How to Entrepreneur Today. So this is how I do the ad writing. But you can see lots of different examples, and it always helps to get ideas from your competitors. You want to see what types of ads they're writing, what types of headlines they're using, what type of ad text and ad extensions they're using. And then you take ideas that you think make their ads stand apart, and you modify those ideas and make yours even better. In my case, with the ads that I was running in this example, these were a few of the paid ad competitors. So you have LegalZoom, and they wrote their ad, register your business, starts at $79 plus filing fees. So you can see they're really trying to qualify people in their ad text. So people who don't want to pay, who want to pay less than $79 should not be clicking on this ad. that could be considered a feature for people who are thinking that it costs much more than that. And then they have their website. So similar to what I mentioned before, how you might want to specify. Start with empathy, then add features and benefits, then add a call to action. A lot of these companies are doing that. Instead of adding a call to action, they're adding in their websites, which is fine. So some of their ads work for brand awareness / calls to action. So for me to stand out, I have to have better ad copy and a nice funnel landing page, good landing page copy, and a good client fulfillment process to sustain a competitive advantage if I were to try to bid on keywords like start a business. So start a business had these very authoritative sites, and so you would have to do the same thing in your niche. When you type in keywords that are relevant to your niche or that your potential customers might be typing in, then you want to make sure that your funnel, your landing page copy, your client fulfillment process, all of those things is really intact, so that you have returning customers and so that you actually make your sales. So you always want to create more than one ad for each ad group and evenly show each ad as a split test until you can see which one converts into sales for you the best. So in this case, you can see this was my second ad variation that I did. Become an entrepreneur, top-notch training, begin now. And then the ad text, top training to start or scale a business, marketing, sales, SEO, and more. So that was the second variation of my ad. Now, some people would warn against the way that I did these two variations because both of them are so different. And looking back, I probably would make them a little more close to the same, so that way I would be able to hypothesize more about what the end user might prefer. So after you have your ads, more than one ad, a lot of people say 1 to 4 per ad group, then that's when it's time to do your site link extensions. With your site link extensions, they're optional, but they can give you a competitive advantage because they take more space up in the search engines. So you'll be able to use that additional real estate and drive attention to your ads even more. So with site link extensions, you can add more features and benefits. You can add more pages that might be relevant to the end user. It's just additional square footage. For example, you can see these are structured snippets and site link extensions added into these ads. So for right here, this is Shopify's ad. When you type in start an online business, they popped up, and they have start an e-store, start an e-store, start a 14-day free trial now, Shopify.com, and you can see they've added in these site link extensions. And these site link extensions take you to different places. It might take you to the same place on the website, but oftentimes the site link extensions will take you to 2 different places on the website, but they take up that much more space. So it makes their ads stick out in comparison to these other ones because they have all of this digital real estate taken up with this ad. And then they have also their structured snippet. And this little line under here that says highlights, responsive and customizable themes available, no credit card required. That part takes up more space as well, but it also adds more information for the end user. So after adding the optional site link extensions, you want to pay close attention to the advanced features. It's very easy to overlook the advanced features because unless you click advanced features, the options there are hidden. So you want to click and modify the ad distribution and the ad timing in favor of your business. If you have a local business or something like that, you may not want your ads to run all day and all night, 24 hours. So there's different features that you can modify in the settings of your ad campaigns on Microsoft Ads. And I found that there can be large differences in conversion rates between the ads distributed on Bing and Yahoo in comparison with the partners. So for this reason, I recommend you create separate campaigns if you decide that you want to display your ads on Microsoft Ads and their partners, so you can compare the different conversion rates. So some final words on this Microsoft Ads tutorial. The goal of this video was to show you how to get a competitive advantage by using Microsoft Ads. Many people are overlooking Microsoft Ads in favor of Facebook or AdWords, but you can really make the most of your marketing budget and get comparable results by using Microsoft Ads. And for more information on Microsoft Ads or to view my live case study, sign up for Wealthy Affiliate. I have information here where I'll be able to be your premium business coach there. If you go to howtoentrepreneur.org/wealthy affiliate, I'll be able to, you can also use that option to get me as your premium business coach. And when I am your premium business coach, I release training specifically for the people I refer there. I get feedback and information from my referrals, and I use that to tailor the training that I create on that platform. And I'm pretty aggressive with creating new training there to help you grow your business from idea to enterprise, because I feel really passionate about the mission here at How to Entrepreneur, and I transfer that passion over to Wealthy Affiliate because there's a large population of people who are starting and growing businesses. So it's very exciting community to be a part of, over 1 million members. So I plan to continue building out my campaigns and share my journey with the members there. It's a lot of people who are specifically interested in growing their businesses using the internet, leveraging an internet marketing strategy. And so I like to share my journey and my experience with growing my business and using the internet with the population there. So if you would like to join me on my journey, if you would like to learn more about Bing Ads and many other traffic generation techniques, then definitely join me at Wealthy Affiliate by going to howtoentrepreneur.org/wealthy affiliate, or by going to howtoentrepreneur.org/business framework. You'll also be able to get my business framework e-course, and that's included right here at How to Entrepreneur. So that's all I have for this Microsoft Ads tutorial. I really hope that it was very helpful for you, and if it was, please give a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more content like this, where I do product and service reviews as well as growth strategies and tutorials, then definitely subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon so you can be notified of upcoming videos. That's all I have for this video, and I really, really hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.